Good morning. It's a beautiful day, mid-March. I'm in my greenhouse, one of my favorite places to be, and I noticed that the temperature is very warm in here. Just in the last hour, it has climbed from 24 to almost 30 degrees. Very beautiful day. And like every gardener, or most gardeners, I enjoy challenging myself with a bit of experimentation from year to year. So this year I have two experiments going on. The first is at the beginning of January, I took some slices of tomatoes and put them in soil just to see what would happen. Well, you can see what happened. They sprouted, the seeds did, and they grew amazingly well. Now I have all these tomatoes that were sitting in the basement by a window, so they weren't getting enough light, and they're all floppy, and I want to see if I can get them to produce actual tomatoes. So that's the first part. And the second part is I am wondering if it is warm enough in the greenhouse from now on, it being mid-March, that things will not freeze. So I thought, I've got all these extra tomato plants that need more light, so I am going to plant them, and we will see if the temperatures stay above freezing out here, and also if I can get them to produce tomatoes. So let's start. I have two different kinds here of tomatoes. One was a tomato on the vine that you would buy in the grocery store, and the other were plum or Roma type tomatoes. I forgot to label my packages, so I don't know which is which. I just know that I've got the two different varieties here. So what I have here is a old semi-tire rim, which I find works really nice in the greenhouse. It keeps everything contained, and it's easy for watering, and it's just working well for me, and I have access. So I think I'm going to put two of each kind of tomato in here. Now I'm just noticing that the soil is actually quite cool yet. I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but I guess we'll find out. That's the fun of experimenting. So we'll take, here's a nice one of this. Oh wow, look at all those roots. It was definitely time to be transplanting them. So in goes the first one. The thing about tomatoes is that you can plant them further down in the soil than the top level, and they will start rooting along here. And it just seems to make them a little bit more sturdy, and they produce a few more roots, so I can bury this here. So that's what I'm going to do. Give it a little bit more strength. And let's see, oh, here's a tall one. I'm going to put this one in. And yeah, it's got a lot of roots as well. Into the ground it goes. Nice and deep. I'm really excited now to see if the greenhouse is warm enough. I know the nighttime temperatures forecast for the next few days are supposed to be above zero. So I don't know if that's a very fair comparison, but it would be nice if I could start using the greenhouse already now. Okay, now I'm going to try this other variety, and these ones are a lot more flopped over, as you can see, and I've got multiples growing in the same pot. So I'm not really sure which ones to choose. I guess maybe I'll choose just this first one here. Oh yeah, lots of roots here. And into the ground it goes. Firm it down nice. Oh, I found a weed. It's starting to grow already. We definitely don't want that. Be throwing that out. And I will put this guy in the ground as well. We are in a plastic covered greenhouse, and the wind is blowing outside, so you can hear the plastic slapping against the sides of the greenhouse here as I go. Alright, so I've got my 4 tomatoes planted. It's in quite cool ground. I don't know what they are, but we will see. In a few days, once they've taken off, I will be tying them up because I grow them vertically, and I will be showing you how to tie up tomato plants so that they grow vertically as well. All right, thank you for watching, and I will keep in touch with you, and we will see how this experiment goes.